Hello everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed here, and we have returned back to 1BeatHeart after we've been in the lovely gardens. Between dogs and cats, I prefer cats because dogs are too smart for me to contend with. Okay, cats in their own ways can be very smart. Well then, let's split up for a bit. What are you going to do? Go to bed? Let's see. I'm not especially tired. It looks like there's a piano recited in the hall. Ah, good. That ought to give me good dreams. Well, I'll see you. Thank you. It's over. Were you waiting here the whole time? I mean, it wasn't that long. Besides, there's something I should mention. I guess it happened during the day when I fell and hit my head, but my bit phone is kind of broken. It's fine though. It's just, you know, little functions like photos that don't work. Would it happen to include functions for investigations? Yeah. It's fine. As long as no instances happen. That's not a good way of putting it. I suppose so. Oh. I could swap bit phones with you, Misane-chan. You've never been good in emergencies, Nancy. Really? I suppose not. Huh? Yeah? Excuse me, pardon me. Just thought it was a real good photo op, see? So I just went with the flow and snapped her. Ah, boy, I'm rude. Like Big Boss already told me. Gotta start with intros. Names. Name's Amara and Hatakana. Yeah. So nice to meet you and all the good stuff. Is that an analog camera? Ah, sure is. It's a super old design, mega retro, but the functions are brand spankety new. And if you snap a photo, it goes shoom and develops. They used to have stuff like this ages ago. Is the data not stored digitally? Nah, it keeps the data on the camera too, but you need to use a PC or something like that. That's interesting. Are you a photographer? Yeah, sort of. Broadly speaking, I'm a reporter, but I gotta snap lots of photos before I write. And I heard this place is way popular lately, so the company sent me over. Ah, that's right. I had to do an interview with your panelist. Well, so, Hatakana signing off. She took off like a storm. What should we do? For now, how about we go to the hall and hall ourselves? Okay. Me that way. This room belongs to someone else. Mirror. You keep saying my room. It should be changed to specific people's rooms, actually. So one's Misane and the other one's the other guy. Keep forgetting his name. Apologies. Ah, so the guy's no longer here. A power outage. I wonder. Oh. Oof. It's Miu. I'm sorry. Where's your mother? Not here. You didn't meet her after we left? No, I mean after that we ate, but she said she had something to do and left again. I see. It seems like you were searching for something. There was a kitty. I like kitties, so I was looking for it. One of those cats. Everyone's making a commotion over the outage, so I suppose they got scared off. Another of these weird malfunctions. What's up with this? That's some loud yelling. It's scary. No point running around wildly. If you don't mind, let's stay here together. Okay, let's do that. Yes, good idea to stay together when it comes to stuff like this. Attention, we are currently working on repairs. All guests, please follow the officials' instructions and wait in a safe place. This is one long outage. They still can't get the power back on. Yeah. Maybe it'd be faster if we take a look at it, Nancy. No way. I can't go around taking people's jobs. It's their profession. It's their responsibility. Your bit phones are strange, such strange shapes. Bit weird. Oh? That's because they're both custom made by Nancy. It's not as if I wear this bit phone because I want to. Is that it? Well, but I like them. Ah. Repairs have completed. We apologize for any inconvenience. Oh, it's back on. Mum? It's been quite a while now. Yeah, I didn't seem to spot Mrs. Shishuna amongst the people passing us by. Well, that power outage is certainly enough time for a crime scene to happen. Yeah, you're right. We met her in the gimmick room, but... Ah, Mum said she had business there. Well then, shall we head for the rotating room? Okay. We'll accompany you till we find Mrs. Shisunto. Let's go. And you? Pardon me? Excuse me? Someone's there! Sheesh, if you need something, say something first. I was trying to get your attention. Anyways, what do you want? Well, we want to go to the gimmick room. Ah, no way, no how, can't let you go. Excuse me, but you are... I'm Tahiri, a mechanic here. What, you got a problem? So you're an employee. Is the elevator not working? Nah, it's the room that's a problem. That power outage caused a malfunction in the system. Won't be safe till it's fixed, so I can't let you go in. So that's why. In any case, do you know anything about a woman who went to the gimmick room? Woman? Nah, I don't know. Did you look inside during or after the power outage? Nope, I was doing repair work in a separate control room. Could we ask you to take a look? Well, guess I could do that. Then please do. Welcome back. So did you... You know something? You asked me that because you knew something, didn't you? You look pretty rattled. Calm down for a second, please. Yeah. What happened? Somebody's dead. Can you take us to the scene? What? Are you really... We're with the police. Will this earn us your trust? That data. Guess it checks out. So what? Did you know there was a criminal here and got sent to investigate? No. We came here entirely on our own time. More importantly, we must get there quickly. If there's any tampering done to the crime scene, it will make the culprit that much harder to find. Got it. You better do something about this and quick. Nancy, stay here with Muri. Right, I'll do that. Gimmick room. Right. Who goes here? First of all, Tahiri, did you touch the body at all? No, why? Why the hell would I do that? Stay there for a moment. She's dead. I estimate her death was about 10 minutes ago, so something must have happened during the outage. The cause of death is likely this cord around her neck. You're taking this in stride, huh? It is imprudent, but many of the cases we deal in are of this nature. For now, I'll need to call in Nancy. Tahiri, I'd like to question you later, as well as make one other request if that's alright. What? Could you stay with Muri and call Mr. Koza to the lobby as well? Koza? What about him? He seemed to be in the lobby the whole time, so I feel he may know something. Alright. Seems like he was wandering during the outage, but he's gotta be somewhere. I'll go get him. Thank you very much. Now then, let's begin. Am I needed too? Nancy, you have work to do as well. Taking photos of a crime scene is your... it's still broken. That's right. I'll need to contact my father as well. In that case, we'll just have to use what we... Huh? Really rude of me. Just looked like you were in a pickle. So I just went with the flow and snapped it. You got a presentiment, right? Somewhat. A presentiment where you can't take photos? Yes, but more. You are a civilian and all. Yeah, well, spirit of the media that I am, I already seen it all. I already knows it all. Hold the fort. How long have you been here? Round where you were taking to Mr. Four Eyes. Talking to Mr. Four Eyes, sir. Also, if there's photos you want, I think I can help you there. It is an emergency, still. We'd have to make note of Amu's address, name, and all other personal information. That's completely okay. Alright. If you insist, we'll have you along. I'll contact my father as well. Is your dad a cop too, Misane? He's a superintendent general. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing he's a really big shot with the cops. Gotta respect. Anyway, let's first investigate the crime scene, then talk to Tahari and the others afterward. Okay, roger, roger. So I suppose we got ourselves a lovely another crime scene to deal with. This time it's not the practice one. Well, shall we? Right, so talk first. I have a lot of questions, but first let's check the area. Yeah, it isn't too messy. It would be nice if some clues were left behind. Be sure to check anything that catches your eye. Yeah, let's just look at everything from top to bottom. This computer looks like it's a fake, and I think it was always here. It won't boot up either. Still, this is well made. The cause of death, likely pressure to the whatever it's called, arteries. In layman's terms, hanging. The victim died for pressure to cataract their arteries, i.e. hanging. The body was lying against the wall. The body is on the ground lying against the wall, and also detecting the victim's bodies, they appear to be a delayed effect. They appear to have a delayed effect. Sleeping pills. Sleeping pills were detected inside the body. Something's wrapped around the corpse's neck. It's extension cord tied around the victim's neck, related to the cause of death. An extension cord? I doubt it belonged to Mrs. Tsitsuna. Either it's someone else's, or was brought from somewhere. Let's keep it as evidence. Good idea. And there's tick boxes open, that's nice. This painting doesn't come off, alas. Doesn't seem like there's anything here. What's this? A little door? Looks like a door anyway. There's no lock or anything. Let's say little door. A door in the corner of the gimmick room. It seems to lead outside, but why? It leads outside, but even I couldn't fit through it. To say none of it, an adult. Maybe there's not much meaning to it. Maybe there is, and some small person managed to get through. This is tightly attached to the bookshelf so that it won't fall. Same goes for the bookshelf itself. It's affixed so tightly that it won't fall even when it turns upside down. It's also made of somewhat soft material. They put a lot of thought into this. That's a crime scene, I suppose. Judging from what we've seen, we can't disregard the possibility of suicide. Right, there's no bleeding, nor signs of a struggle. Are you alright? Is what alright? I mean, is it the raw scene of a murder? Well, they say living people are scarier. You've seen some harsh sights, haven't you? Let's call it there for now. We'll go question people in the lobby. Indeed. Gimmick room. At fixed intervals, the room rotates 180 degrees, taking about 10 minutes. It won't rotate if anyone is inside. Also, let's keep some details about room 2. Right, thank you. Return. That's the ordeal. Gimmick room. Let's go back then. Yeah, what? So, could we speak with you? Sure, what do you want to know? During the power outage, were the facilities operating at all? Nah, it's all supposed to stop, especially the attractions. Including the gimmick room? That one's a little broken. You mean to say the safety system doesn't function? It's always supposed to be active normally, but when there was an outage before, the system didn't work. Thought I'd fix that. Which is to say it happened again this time. System issue. When there was a power outage before, the safety system didn't get activated. The same issue happened again this time. Yeah, the same issue happened this time. I see. I suppose Chihuri was the one I heard shouting during the outage. Search. There isn't anything I want to show Chihuri right now. Okay. Exit from map. What do you need of me? Questions. What tragic incident that's occurred? So Chihuri's told you? Yes, but not the girl yet. Is that right? Do you mind if we talk? Not at all. Ask me anything. Earlier, you said you saw Mrs. Shishuna, but did you see her afterward? Ah, yes. After you inquired with me, that lady did pass through here once more. She came through here a second time. Apparently, it was around lunch. It was around lunch, I believe. I see. Yeah, I still can't believe she's dead now. She died? She died? Ah. You mean, Mum? Well, Miss... Yes. You're telling her? She would have to be told sooner or later. There's really no hiding it at this point. I see. I'd like to talk with you too, Mayuri. Is that okay? Okay. Not the cat. I've been wondering, what's that in your arm? Kitty. Oh, Casa, so there you were. I thought you got stuck in a special door again. Special door? Come to think of it, there was a small door in the room whose use we couldn't determine. That's right, let's ask him about it. You can show evidence to and question certain characters by selecting the magnifying glass of the menu. After inquiring with me, that lady did pass through here once more. It was around lunchtime, I believe. I suppose when you eat a party hill, it makes you want to go play. I suppose you meant hearty meal. Okay, he died from pressure from artery handling the wall. Died on the victim's neck. Soothing pills. Door in the corner of the gimmick room seems to lead outside. Earlier you mentioned a special door. Is that what the little door in the gimmick room is? Ah, you meant my dear friend's exclusive entrance. Dear friends for cats? Ah, yeah, the super picky round cats. It was a special entrance for kitties. Indeed it is. Seems rather large for cats, but makes sense given their physique. Cat door. A door in the corner of a gimmick room. It's apparently to lead cats in and out. There isn't anything I want to show to Kozo right now. Okay. Nothing else to that. Okay. You. I'd like to talk with you. Is that alright? When did you last see Mrs. Shitsuna? After you found my mother, she came here. After that, we ate. She seemed surprisingly calm after hearing the demise of her own mother. Suspicious, don't you think? Lunch? Yeah. After lunch, she said she had to do something, so she went somewhere. Where was she headed? She assumed his answers. It seems she went somewhere after lunch. Even Miuri doesn't know where. She wouldn't tell. Is that so? Why did she return to that room? Can you think of anything? Oh, yeah. There was a weird voice. A voice? I heard a creepy sound like meow. When was that? Was that a cat's meow? There was a weird sound during the outage. It seems Kuzo was the one who made it. It was before I met you during the outage. I think it was the guy at the front desk. Thank you very much. I'll make a note of that. Okay. There's anything I want to show her right now. Okay. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong thing. Return. Well, I guess that's for questioning then. She was found in the gimmick room, so it's unlikely she was moved there afterward. Even Murray says she doesn't know what her mother was up to going there. However, even supposing it was a suicide, was there a need for her to die in that room? There are things amiss all over the place. I guess we can talk with him a little more. Indeed. Well then, Chihuri. I think I'd like to talk with you again. Why? Didn't you finish up earlier? Please? Look, there's stuff I've got to do, so make it quick. Right, if there's nothing wrong, it should be over quick. Testimony. Not like I was doing reconnaissance or nothing. I've got no acquaintance with the victim, we're total strangers. And that's why I've got zip to do with this case. The end. Shut up. That's all I've got. Think you can do it? Yes. I will unearth the truth. Right, I'm counting on you. Check what you've noted so far. Well, engineers would have certain cases of extension cords in order to test out different systems. When there's a power outage before, the safety system didn't get activated. Same issue happened again this time. I won't pick anything that's not included with the character. There's no need for it. So it's either going to be the extension cord or the system issue. Yay. Okay, good luck. Interrogation. I was doing some searching for something. Ask more. What were you looking for? A piece of equipment for work. Noticed I was missing one. Did you find it? Nah, I didn't. That's what I want to get looking pronto. Sure. What was he looking for? Next. Not like I was doing reconnaissance or nothing. So he went to the control room to search. Yeah. Had to fix it quick or I'd get in trouble. Did anything catch your attention there? Besides how screwy it is with system errors and bugs, not much different. Ah, I see. Well, I doubt he's lying. No, I didn't mean to click this again. Next. I've got no questions with a victim, we're total strangers. You know nothing about her. Just as she's a guest, Koza'd know more about the stuff. He's just a mechanic after all. And that's why I got zip to do with this case, the end. So you refuse to take involvement. That's what I'm telling ya! Yes, sorry, I was just asking, no need to get so flustered. Between the shock of the incident and his distrust of me, he's not been very calm. Chihuri, you said you were searching for something. Could the item in question be this extension cord? What? That's... Where'd you... We found it in the rotating room, around the victim's neck. What the... Just cause... Are you? Are you going to sound suspicious? I haven't concluded that whatsoever. but I would like a proper explanation for this. I really didn't know what it was doing there. Maybe I dropped something like that, but I didn't do nothing because I never found a thing. Most importantly, I didn't go to that room during the outage. At least let me say that's wrong. Could you hold that inquiry for a second? Just hold it right there. Yeah, it's fine, I'm holding. There's nothing to spare about Chihuri and I can prove it. You can, Koza? Yeah, anyway. Why don't you talk to me now? Understood. I meant to question you anyway. Go ahead. Indeed, at the time, I was tending to a guest in the lobby when suddenly everything around us went pitch black. As you're all well aware, it was that power outage. I hurried to look for Tahiri and have him check the control room. That said, he was there before I was working on repairs. You can quickly tell who did what and when in the control room. It requires use of a card which only employees have, and it also stores data for the day and time. In other words, Tahiri has a perfect alibi. I see. Sounds like Tahiri was in the control room at all during the outage. Then what of his extension cord? Don't rush. Let's sort this out one thing at a time. I'll check what I've noticed so far. Okay, yes. That's all I've got. So, you say the lady came through here the second time. Yes, again I would like to save. Okay, good luck. Interrogation. Indeed, at the time I was heading to a guest in the lobby. Were you only a lobby up to the point? Correct. Generally speaking, my job is to guide at the front desk. In the words of my father, it's better that you don't do much work. That doesn't sound like a compliment. No. When suddenly everything around us went pitch black, as you're well aware, it was that power outage. What were you doing during a power outage? Firstly, I entrusted guests and guided them to safety. After that, well, that's what I'm about to tell you. Nothing really of note. I hurried to look for Tahiri and have him check the control room. That said, he was there before I was, so I can repairs. So before you found Tahiri, he was already at work in control room? Right. I'm truly grateful that Tahiri is such a fast worker. So he didn't meet Tahiri during the outage. Around dinner time. System issue. Next. You can quickly tell who did what and when in the control room. It requires use of a card which only employees have. It also stores data for date and time. Is it only the control room which operates that way? No. Essentially every facility's entrance has a code reader, So you could even check the data on what guests came in and out. That info is likely to come in handy. That's all I have to say. I see. Sounds like he was there to hurry, but myself, I wonder if he was looking for something else. Koza, you said you were looking for Tahiri. Was it really Tahiri you were looking for? You see, Miuri heard an unusual voice during the outage. A voice? It sounded like Mia, and she thought that voice to be yours, Koza. Well then, were you really searching for Tahiri? Well, what else would I be searching for? If you're saying this, there must be something. That there is. Koza was looking for. Koza was looking for. The cat, probably? Yeah, looking for cats. Right, perhaps. You looking for a cat? Making that meow an imitation of a cat's meow. Were you indeed looking for your pet cats during the outage? Will you keep it a secret from father? I found those two right away. The cats wasn't coming back, so I grew worried. By the time I guided most of the guests, I decided I'd go in search. Why did you lie? Oh, well, it's shameful to admit, isn't it? If father knew I prioritized my cat over fixing the power, I'd have a most painful scolding waiting for me. Man, Koza, you seriously love your cats. Is that not obvious from their plump appearance? Hey, keep away from me. I'll get cat hair all over. You're never any fun to hurry. Anyway, that would seem to conclude Koza's case for now. Muri, I'd like to question you further, is that alright? Yeah, that's fine. Then please. 3 characters back to back. You didn't meet her. Yeah, why did you die in a rotating room? She seems pretty depressed. She did lose her mother. I hope we can find some fresh hints here. I should check what I've noted so far. Actions after lunch. A second time. Yes. Thank you. Mum hadn't come back, so I went out and looked for her. Where did you look? Where we ate. Right after that, I met you two. And that part after that, I told you before? Right next to the lobby, so there was a commotion. On the way, I met Miss Kitty Ears and Mr. Bunny Ears. Did you meet anyone else before that? No, I didn't meet anyone I know. I see. So she probably wasn't searching for too long. But I didn't meet her. The last time you met her was at lunch, correct? Yeah. After that, she just left and didn't come back. I wonder what Mrs. Jacinto was trying to do. Mum, why did you die in a rotating room? You have my sympathies. Would you know anything about Miss Jacinto's actions? I don't know anything about it. So she didn't tell me anything. Didn't tell you anything. But then, how did she... Should I point it out? Muri, 1 second. What is it? You mentioned a rotating room a moment ago. Just how did you know that Mrs. Jacinto died in the gimmick room? Huh? You learned that Mrs. Jacinto had passed away from my conversation with Koza. However, I'm sure we didn't make mention of the room she died in. Muri? Mum told me that she was going to the gimmick room. Did she say she was going to the gimmick room? Yeah. No, Miss Jacinto did not tell you where she was going there. In fact, you said so yourself, Muri. You, ain't it embarrassing to gang up on a little girl? You may say that, however, her mother's dead, so what if she said something a little strange? But, just think it over some more. He seems agitated. We still don't know for sure, but at this point, Muri is being attached suspicious. Yeah, because of how not crying she is, Muryu would be the most suspicious out of all the three. We mean to calm down to hurry first, indeed. Just think about it. You think a little girl like that could strangle someone and kill them? Yeah. Yep, I believe so. You ever hear those horror Japanese stories? Or horror Asian stories? Especially for ones in the toilet. You know, how you knock on the door 3 times and then a little girl comes out and kills you. You think of that? Even if she's a kid, if you're getting strangled, you're going to put up some resistance, right? I mean, could you even conclude this as murder? I don't care if you're cops or detectives, you got to give it some more thought. Well, can't blame him. We aren't even certain of it ourselves yet. Let's proceed with caution. I should check what I've noticed so far. Her actions. Well, we've already presented the extension cord, and about the eerie voice, and about her actions. But how would you know? Save again. Okay, good luck. You again. Just think about it. You think a little girl like this could strangle someone and kill them? Yeah. We're still only discussing possibilities, but I felt Muryu might be suspect at the moment. Why is that? Simply because she knew about something she would have had to see for herself. Ain't there some other way she could have known? The trouble is, I can't deny that with any certainty. Even if she's her kid, if you're getting strangled, you're going to put up some resistance, right? Perhaps there was some preparation before she could... The sleeping pills! Yeah. What about the sleeping pills? Surely, if she was being strangled, she would resist. You'd be exactly right. If not for something we found in the victim's body. Something? Sleeping pills. What the... In short, even if she was strangled, it's possible that the victim was unable to resist. Then, what's the timing look like? Timing? If you're saying that girl intentionally gave her sleeping pills, when and where'd she put them? The timing of the pill is that short of. Wait, actually, what if that was when she did it? A statement that tells us when the sleeping pills were employed. It wouldn't be in the system issue, would it now? Yeah. Muryu said that after lunch with her mother, she didn't know where she went. What about it? That she had lunch with Mrs. Shinto is a definite fact. She even said it herself, so then... We can consider this meal to be when the pills were given. At lunch? Then, when she fell asleep before she got to the rotating room, the pills used are confirmed to have a delayed effect, which would further indicate planning, incidentally. But... You can't totally deny that she took the pills herself in that room. That may be, but... Can I butt in for a second? I got curious when Koza mentioned it earlier. I checked the entry records of the facilities and... Right next to Shinto's entering the gimmick room, there's a record of Miuri coming in too. But the strange thing is, both of them were recorded as entering, but not leaving. For Shinto, we know that's because she died in there, but for Miuri, kind of odd, isn't it? Does that mean she left out... Oh, through the cat door! Through the cat door! Perhaps. Miuri, did you exit using the cat door? At that size, I wouldn't be able to, but I'm sure you could fit inside. So, what is the meaning of this, Miuri? I went to the gimmick room... But Mum wasn't there, but I went in the gimmick room. Calm down. Could you talk to me one more time? Okay. You didn't know which of them entered first. Once I got that far, my stealthy system hacking got found out. Sorry. Huh? Could you make an effort to conduct your investigations as legally as possible? I had no other choice is a really handy phrase. Anyway, let's listen to Muru. Another testimony. How many more of these are there? Obviously you wouldn't have the power to strangle someone whilst they are able, but when they have sleeping pills engaged, then that is easy for anybody to be able to strangle someone whilst they are unable to resist. I can't do anything. She went to the room, but there is a little more to it. Yeah, just a little more. I should check what I've noticed so far. So we have left the sleep... No, we don't. We have the gimmick room itself. So it's take about 10 minutes. It won't rotate if anyone's inside. System issue. These are only two which we have not yet employed. But we've also have... The lady came through here a second time with us about dinner. Yeah, that is of note. So that's going to be our strongest point of evidence. Is that she came through here a second time. I did go to the room, but Mum wasn't there. So you went to the room? Yeah, though Mum wasn't there, though there was a kitty. She went to the room before, so I thought maybe she was there. Is that it? Her claim matches up with the logs, but... Let's just look through this a bit more. Mum wasn't there, but there was a kitty. The kitty was in the gimmick room. Yeah, it was one of those kitties. Meow. Is there cat entry data? No, surely not. Then the kitty went out a little door, so I went after it and left out. So I left out that door. Did you know about that little door? No, I only found out when the kitty went through. To fit through a door that size, little girls are to be feared. Yeah. That's the end of that. I don't even have the power to strangle someone. You really didn't see Mr. Sundar? Yeah, either way, I can't kill a grown-up. Was there really no way? Did you see some means of killing Mr. Sundar? No, a possibility remains. You've really been racking your brain, Missy, but you can't just say there is one, you gotta say why too. Fact is, without enough powers to strangle, she would have to hang her from that hook. Problem is, could Miri get the cord on the hook way up there? Without some really tall ladder? Ain't no chance. Hang from the hook. I don't even think that someone strangled her, but thinking it over, it's possible for the victim to be strangled indirectly. Thanks to a certain trick. Trick? It was used to strangle her. I used to strangle her. We've already pointed out the extension cord. Gimmick room. The gimmick room. Now you're just... By using rotation of the room, even Murray could attach the cord to that hook. Before the room rotated, in other words, when the hook was near the ground, she attached the cord to the hook. This way, even Murray could pull it off, couldn't she? But... Would you hold on for a second? Hold on for a moment. You didn't have to slightly rephrase that. It seems you're saying that by using the gimmick room, even the little miss could have done this crime. But I have a reservation. So, will you listen to me once more? Okay. So many testimonies in one outing! You said she could have killed that lady using room's rotation. You have a reservation. Well, what about the power outage itself? If it wouldn't rotate, sure. If you can prove it did rotate, then that's the end of his claim. That's right. Well, we have a system issue. But it doesn't mean that the power was out. It could just mean that it malfunctioned. The safety system. When there was a power outage before the safety system didn't get activated. That's got to be the clue here, because the safety system is designed so that it prevents the room from rotating at the time. Okay, good luck. He said she could have killed that lady using rotation's room. However, I have a renovation. To another method besides rotation? How wrong you are. Well, just listen to me. I'm sure you'll be stunned. As a wise man once said, you won't believe what happens next. Whose wisdom is that? I do not know. Next. That room won't take if there's somebody inside. Is that always the case? That's right. So long as the room is open, the safety system is always operational. It didn't seem like Mr. Sunto's body had been moved, though. It may be made safe as can be for children, but during the rotation can be quite dangerous. How is it safely made? For one, desks and tables are rather solid furniture, so while the ones in the room have a well-made look, they're actually made of soft material. Well, fantastic, is it not? Aren't desks and tables basically the same thing? Quite. If it didn't rotate, it couldn't strangle her, so the method you propose is not impossible in practice. And if there were a way it could rotate... Ah, now that's funny. Well then, prove to me that I'm mistaken. A situation where it could rotate, I'm sure that it exists. System issue. True, during a power outage, safety protocols activate to stop the facilities, but the gimmick room is special. From what Tahuri tells me, due to a system error, its rotation wasn't stopped during the outage, which means even when someone inside, the gimmick room rotated. Now, let's sum all this up. First, during lunch with Mrs. Sunto, Miyobi must have sat down before her and put sleeping pills in her meal. After calling her to the gimmick room, Mrs. Sunto lost consciousness on the spot due to the pills. Afterward, Murray wrapped the extension cord around her neck, tied it to the hook on the wall, and left out the door for the cats. And then she met us, as if nothing had happened. Meanwhile, a bug in the system caused the room to continue rotating. This rotation harmed Mrs. Sunto and killed her. Yes, that is the truth of this case. The culprit is you, Murray. But you see, that's still... It's fine. That's enough. Yes, I'll tell everything. That's fine. My mum and I aren't really family. Your mother did seem young. Yeah, that's why. It was hard for her to have a kid. So, she went to an orphanage and picked me because I looked most like her. We were always happy. Once my sister was born, that changed. Sister? She said it was hard, but she had one. Mum and Dad's real child. My little sister. Still, I was with them, and she gave me lots of love. But one day, an accident happened. On the way back from shopping with Mum and my sister, a car came out of nowhere. That incident about a year ago, with a car going on a sidewalk, I think that was around this area. Yeah. So then Mum pushed me aside and protected my sister. I was pushed so I didn't get hit, but the car ran right over Mum. So her leg? She lost it in the accident. Mum saved me, but my sister didn't make it. She was still small, the impact was too much. Mum was really sad. I was really sad too. But one day, Mum, she said something to me. Oh my, if only if it was you who had died. That's how it is. That's terrible. Got a sec? Huh? I was just looking over photos and... Ain't something kind of weird here? Weird? Ah, that's true. If it rotated and strangled her, that's why she was there. This contradictory evidence. What do you mean contradictory evidence? Oh, gosh. What are we doing now? Victim. If she was hung by rotation, why was her body against the wall? Yeah, that's the thing. What's the meaning of that? Looking at the situation, it must have been rotated in a way that hung her. In other words, it rotated a direction that put her feet downwards. If rotated that way, would you expect her to land away from the wall with the cord extending diagonally behind her? So does that mean somebody moved the body? Miru? No, I couldn't do anything like that. She didn't seem to be lying, but when you think it over, this case is full of all kinds of holes. Holes? Yes. Miru. What is it? The extension cord used to harm Mrs. Sunto. Where did you get it? It was under a desk in a rotating room. Then, regarding your entry, why did you enter normally but leave using the cat door? Have you used the cat door both ways? There wouldn't have been any record. Why do something so illogical? Because I didn't know. Didn't know? I was told to use the cat door to enter too, but from the outside I didn't know where it was. Why? That's because it's camouflaged on the outside, so as to not detract from the appearance. Hold on, that's not what's important. You were told. Who told you? You're saying that there was someone else who instructed you to do it. Yeah? Who? Who? I don't know. I can't remember. Miss, my head hurts. She might be confused. Other police will be here soon, so let's end it here. Well, we reached a conclusion, but it leaves a bad taste in a lot of ways. The existence of a third party, a culprit who lost her memory. It really makes you think. It's one of those double incidences everybody's talking about. Double incident? Oh, that's what everybody at my place calls it. Other places call them ghost instances or the invisible culprit. Does it sound kind of fancy to go like the doppelganger strikes again? I don't think that's quite right either. And also, that's leaked, isn't it? You underestimate the media, you'll get burned. However, if a true culprit is still lurking here, then we might need to stay here a little longer. Then let Hatanakas assist you. Is that alright? I'm always prepared to die. Please value your life. Why don't you go get some rest, Mr. Chan? You must be tired. Right, I'll take a little rest. Hopefully nothing happens during the night. I have such a bad feeling. I'd be glad if it could just end peacefully. I suppose this one was too simple. Let's hope they can find me. Brideful cocktail. Okie dokie. Phew. I calmed down a bit now. Well, what to do now? Well, I think we're going to end it off there today because I believe that is a perfect amount of interrogation to perform at this point in time. So thank you very much for watching, and we shall see each other in the next time of 1BeatHeart. Have a good day and take care of yourselves.